This is 18 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Zach Wheeler.
And I'm Jordan Norcus. Thank you for joining us for 18 News at 6.
A conflict of interest. That is what Chemung County's executive is calling the latest county budget amendment that he vetoed today. We begin this evening with this developing story right here in the city of Elmira. County Executive Christopher Moss rejecting an additional $180,000 in organizational spending added to the county budget by the county legislature. This spending would have gone towards local organizations that have members of the legislature on their boards. 18 News spoke to the county executive about the reasoning behind the budget's veto.
Concern is that the organizations that received restoration of funding that had been cut across the board all seem to have connections with the legislature, i.e. legislative members sitting on their respective boards. I was contacted by the chairman of the legislature, David Manchester, back in September when I had a meeting to stress how important it was to make sure that Southern Tier Central was fully funded as he was due to be the chairman of the board in 2021. To me, that's a direct conflict of how we spend money, how we utilize taxpayers' dollars, and hopefully he would refrain from any vote to override my veto.
18 News also reached out to legislator Rodney Strange, who says he voted for a sound budget, not for personal gain, as a board member of Cornell Co-op, which would receive an additional $62,000 under the new proposal.
Had there been an opportunity for me to abstain from voting on the organizational funding, I would have done that. But because the vote on the resolution was for the entire budget, I was not going to vote no on the budget because I think it's a responsible and fiscally sound budget that the county executive has proposed.
The chairman, David Manchester, telling 18 News this evening there is no prohibited conflict of interest by legislators accepting appointments to and serving on boards of agencies that were created by the county legislature. You can see the outline of the funding on our website, mytwintiers.com.